All right, Zane here. Look, today I want to talk to you about why having a passion is so important. You know, as kids, we are exposed to many, many different activities and different experiences. And over time, through that exposure, we naturally inherently gravitate to things that are of interest to us, that light us up, that bring us joy and happiness. And we are connected to those things. And I know for me, I was exposed to many different activities. I was into music. I was into very different sports and arts as well as a kid. And for me, one thing that I kept coming back to was always my BMX bike. And I used to ride it every afternoon after school. And on the weekends, I'd be down at the BMX track as well, and taking skin off my knees and coming home with cuts that my mum had to take me to the doctor to get stitched up, and all of those kinds of things. But the point is that when we have those connections to those things over time and distance, we tend to lose touch with them, and life gets in the way. And when you get to, you know, your age, my age, I mean, I'm 48 now, and I've made a very, very conscious effort to ensure that I always stay connected to those things that lit me up as a kid. And that connection to my BMX bike, I've transposed that into mountain biking as an adult. And so I've been very active mountain biking. I do it every week, a couple of times a week at least. So quite often I sign up for stage races, adventure races on my mountain bike as well. But for me, it was just, you know, my way of staying connected to something that really lights me up, to having that passion. So the word passion actually has its origins as a doublet or a compound word, meaning passing of ions. And so when you think about having a passion, you begin to realize that it's nothing more than something that actually just lights us up, that brings electricity and an electric spark into our cells and into our emotional state. And it's just so important because you know, having a passion for something that you're really connected to, it can overcome a crappy diet. It can overcome a lack of exercise. It can overcome a lack of exposure to things like fresh air and sunshine and those kinds of things. And so having a passion just has such a powerful vibration inside of our mind and our body that we need to ensure that we stay connected with, and that we practice our passions every single week as much as we can. So I would put to you that if you feel like you've lost your passion, start to experiment with different things. You know, start to try different activities. Sign up for, you know, community groups that do certain activities. Anything that kind of piques your interest, go and practice it. Do it for a session or two and just see if it connects with you, and then, you know, lean into that. Schedule it every single week. Write it into your iCal or into your diary, and make that a part of your life. And at first it can be difficult to get going, but once you have that momentum and you show up 2 or 3 times, and, you know, you meet 1 or 2 other people and you feel like you belong there, then, you know, showing up time and time again and making that a part of who you are just becomes second nature. And so it's always difficult to get started with anything, but we're all in search of momentum. But when it comes to your passion, really the point of this video is that you stay connected and you reinvent, or that you reconnect with those things that lit you up as a kid, that you were exposed to, that you naturally inherently gravitated to. And so with that in mind, you're going to identify a handful of activities that you'll probably say to yourself, well, yeah, what happened to that thing? Oh, I got too old, or, oh, I got, you know, disconnected from that particular circle of friends, or that particular club or whatever doesn't exist anymore, or I've moved to another country or another city or another place. And but primarily the reason for us not to practice our passion is because we feel like life has gotten in the way. It's gotten a hold of us. There are other priorities. There's not enough time. We're too old. And I'm going to just say to you that that's not the case. Never let the child within you die. Never let the music within you die. Always, always stay connected to your passion. Anyway, I hope this little synopsis of passion resonates with you in some way, and that you got something from this video. Remember, life is all about being connected, having operating at a high vibration, and being connected to the things that we love, which begins with having a passion for something. I'll see you in the next video.